Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Book Corner. Guys, we're doing another comic book review, and you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Today we're going to be talking about this issue right here, and this is the first book that I'm doing a review on for the week for both channels, Comic Book Corner and Dark Avenger Inc. And I feel that this book is super important to do because this is a book where all the royalties and all the money go to victims of Hurricane Sandy, and this book is Hawkeye issue number 7. That's right, guys. Really cool cover on here. We can obviously see that that's the hurricane there, and the Hawkeye lettering is getting blown away, and there is the skyline and everything else. But this is a book that everyone should just go out and, do your good deed for the week and go out and spend the $3 and do it. It's for a good cause, even if you don't read it, and if you do read it, you might actually like Hawkeye. It's not the regular artist that's on here, but the art is decent nevertheless, and the story is A+. Matt Fraction really kind of gets at the heartstrings in this issue. I kind of felt it. In this issue, we see that Hurricane Sandy is about to come, and we all know what Hurricane Sandy did to Jersey and New York and everywhere else. It was like a superstorm, and in this issue you get to see how the storm definitely starts taking a toll on the city. And it starts off as Hawkeye is going with his friend, what his name is, Grills, and everyone calls him Grills. That's his nickname and stuff like that. And they're going to go to his dad's house, this guy Grills, and they're going to go to his house, and they're basically going to prepare the house right before the hurricane starts, because his dad doesn't want to go anywhere, and he wants to stay here, and he's just an old man being stubborn. And in this issue, you really feel for the father and the son here, because the father lost his wife, and obviously the son Grills lost his mom. And it's a heart-touching tale, because it's everything they had is in this particular house, and the father doesn't want to leave it. And then all of a sudden, Hawkeye goes out here into the open, where the storm really starts kicking in, and he says, "Oh, I want to check one thing," and it's pretty funny, because next thing you see is that there's a wave rushing. And when you're reading this book, I think it's pretty neat, because it really drew you in, and it made you feel like you were in this storm. It made you feel for this. And being that I've dealt with hurricanes all the time in Florida, I kind of felt how Hawkeye felt in this situation. But we can see that Gil is getting ready to take his mom's stuff, which you see here, up to the top, and this rushing water comes in, and it starts washing away the house. Hawkeye's outside real quick, and he sees his brand new car that he worked so hard to get washed away by the waves, and you're like, oh dude. And if you read past issues, you kind of feel for that. Water's rushing in, Hawkeye tries to save the day, and in the end it's just a nice touching tale between a son and his father, and just bonding with each other. And that's what I took from it, and it was a touching tale. I really enjoyed it, and that was so good. Matt Fraction did such a nice job in this little tale. Now on the other side, you see Kate Bishop, Hawkeye's partner, has a wedding to go to over in Jersey, and basically, the power gets knocked out, people need medication. She goes out on her own, and she does the good deed by going into town while there's looters there to go get medication. And she's going to get the medication, and she gets mugged, and you can see that right here. And in the end, the people who beat her up, they actually got stopped by some Good Samaritans, and they gave Kate Bishop's her stuff back. And in the issue, what's really good is the two come together after dealing with their own situations, and Kate stays at Clint's apartment that he owns and things like that. So the story is really good. If you've read Hawkeye in the past, you understand kind of the things that are thrown in there, the humor that is in there, that makes it even better, like his car and the situation with tape, because he had to go to a store at one time and get tape. And it just kind of brings back past issues. But the humor in the book is really nice. The artwork normally is superb and it fits the book. These are your fill-in artists for this title. But they did a decent job on the book. And again, the story is what makes this book so special. And for this particular issue, if you guys are not Hawkeye fans, like I said, if you're in a mood for just doing a good deed for the week, go out, purchase Hawkeye, $2.99 book, standalone issue, and it'll do some good for the victims of Hurricane Sandy. And that's all I have. I'm not going to give this one a rating or anything else because, again, it's just for a good deed, and I'm doing my good deed for the day, and Fraction does not have to do this. It's just nice of him to go out there and donate. So, guys, if you read Hawkeye, tell me what you think of it. If you're going to go out and buy this book, go ahead and do it, because regardless of this issue, it's an awesome series. And I think the trade should be coming out soon anyway. So, guys, that's all I have for you. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching Comic Book Corner, guys. Take care. Bye.